I would just first thank my fellow board members that they trust me enough to run the meetings for a year and trust me to speak for them at various occasions. But I think to the residents, to know that they're welcome. I've always been a student of what makes people comfortable and what works well in a public setting. So I hope to demonstrate that throughout the year in adding a little humor where I can and, kind of taking the tension out of the air so we realize we really are here to work and serve the public. The board chair, through the rotation process we generally use, has no special privileges, just some additional responsibility to work with staff and to ensure that we're planning and timing agenda items, coordinating those for the public so that they can participate, and then representing the board at various functions outside the county as well as internal to the county. Public engagement, welcoming public engagement is an important goal for me, but also making sure the board meetings are comfortable and friendly for the public. We've been talking a bit about getting some civility posters and protocols for people to remember when addressing each other in the room and addressing the board, and for the board to remind the public of and remind ourselves of. We want to hear from our public, but we also want to make it a good and safe environment for everyone to participate. The public does shape our opinion. We work for the public. The public is who elects us, and so we must listen to the public. And I often hear, you didn't hear me. We may disagree, and we may not go with the direction that they suggested, but we heard them. And we want to be more proactive of having the public aware of projects long before it gets to a final vote at the board. And often that means various staff reviews, can be in the Planning Commission or other advisory committees, or municipal advisory committees, town hall meetings, all leading up to the culmination of a decision at the Board of Supervisors. I often talk that I try to find balance with the public, with staff, with opposing interests, and I think that's where I try to focus, is on collaboration and support for each other, and to demonstrate respect for everybody's opinions. Every member of our board works extremely hard to represent not only their constituents within their district, but also the entire county. In the end, we always have to be aware of the immense responsibility we have and the trust people are putting in us, and take that very seriously. There isn't a decision that's an easy button that you can just check off and not think about the consequences, not just for today or tomorrow, but for many, many years to come.